My question is to the Premier. Speaker, today marks the third time in 3 weeks I've had to question the Premier and the Minister for their lack of oversight of what many are calling the rogue Liberal transit planning agency, Metrolinx. Mississauga Mayor Bonnie Crombie is calling Metrolinx's behaviour appalling, saying they operate within their own set of rules after inspecting yet another botched development for a simple bus station. Councillor Carolyn Parrish says she thinks it's appalling. This is disgusting, and she adds that she doesn't even trust them. Speaker, if our municipal colleagues don't trust them, how can the people of Ontario trust the Premier to oversee Metrolinx spending of billions for transit expansion across the province?
Very good question.
Minister of Transportation.
Minister of Transportation.
Thanks very much, Speaker. I thank the member for his question. I actually had the chance to speak or converse last night or communicate last night with Mayor Bonnie Crombie from Mississauga. Had the chance to speak with a couple of our caucus members from Peel Region, from Mississauga today, and also have spoken to Metrolinx Board Chair Rob Pritchard just this morning as well, Speaker. I understand that there are some concerns that are being expressed by residents in Mississauga as well as by municipal councillors. The commitment that I conveyed to the Mayor was that we would continue to work with her and her council and her staff and her residents to make sure that we can get this right. Thanks very much, Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Busy night there. Speaker, in the last month, we've continued to hear stories of the Liberal Transit Planning Agency wasting taxpayers' money, from the UP Express planning to a train shed too small to fit the trains. And now we have a bus station in Mississauga where bathroom ventilation exhaust is aimed at a swimming pool, where bus passengers can peer over backyard fences into homes, and lights that are shining all night. Mayor Crombie says there were design changes after the public consultation, leaving the neighbourhood to pay the price. Speaker, if Metrolinx is rogue, as the Mayor indicates, then it's this government that has allowed it to go that way. It's their responsibility. Yes, it is. Speaker, will the Premier please explain to Ontarians how they can trust her with the billions of dollars she's overseeing to build, operate, and manage transit in Ontario?
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Speaker. As I mentioned in my original answer to the first question, I've had a chance to speak to the Mayor. We will, on a going-forward basis on this particular issue, continue to work with her, her council, people who live in her community, Speaker. But I have to point out that this is a government, thanks to the leadership of our Premier and our Mississauga MPPs on this side of the House, that is investing billions of dollars, including in Mississauga, the Huron-Ontario LRT, Speaker, in addition to more GO service on the Lakeshore West Line and ultimately on the Milton Line that runs through Mississauga, Speaker. I know that Mayor Crombie and her council, and most importantly, the residents of Mississauga, understand that unlike the last time that party, the Conservatives, were in power, we're building transit, we're not killing it, we're building, as the Premier mentioned, we were at an LRT station this morning, we're building along Eglinton, we're building in Mississauga. It's about time you recognize our progress.